Yeah, I got beer. Good. I was trying to find y'all beer. What's up, fellas? Good.
See you, sir.
What's up, Jeff? Yeah.
Oh, it's Tuesday, man. That's all right.
So this is the 5th floor. This is where all 6 radio stations are. All the FMs, the Beat, Sunny, the Buzz, and then the AMs are here.
It's all ghetto
one
shit. Which is great, Waz.
All right, fellas, this is Third Coast Radio After Hours. Unless you're catching the replay on Sunday morning, then you're like, after hours, it's the beginning of the day.
Unless you're me.
Here we go. This is for Aaron Bancroft.
Yes! Love that.
Yeah.
I like the outro.
Get you in the mood. You ready, Jeff?
I'm ready.
Yeah. This is late night driving with Jeff.
I love when the snare comes in.
What? Night driver.
Now, more Third Coast Radio. Because, let's face it, you're kind of drunk. And your standards are kind of low. By the way, got a cold one you could spare?
It's funny because they're actually drinking in the studio.
Yeah.
Welcome
like
to a bonus Third Coast Radio. I am Ramon, and as advertised, the Captain Legendary Band is here.
Hello.
Wow, it's about
man.
time.
Hello. I know, man.
Hey, everybody, welcome. And as we were setting up for the show tonight, Aaron said, hey, can we take calls from, like, east of the Rockies and Wild Card Line? And I thought, all right, cool. We'll open up with the what's the name of the show?
It's Coast to Coast.
Coast to Coast.
AM.
I couldn't remember.
Had Coast in it.
With Rob Norrie and all kinds of different guys.
Yeah.
George Norris.
George Norris.
God.
Rob. I know them all.
Oh, Rob
Jeez.
Norrie, his cousin. He's
Jeez. That's how much I listen.
Right. He used to be the bass player.
I don't
for
think we
Led
can be friends anymore.
All right, if you're looking at your radio dial left to right, it's Charlie Hager, Matt Groll, Jeff Hager, Aaron Bancroft.
Mm-hmm.
This is good radio.
Yeah.
When's this come on again?
Tell our friends not to go listen.
No,
Hey,
it's
make
fine.
sure you're at home because you're probably watching TV, not listening to the radio.
Now, listen, y'all have to treat this with the respect that it deserves. This is commercial radio. I mean, this is FCC regulated commercial radio. This isn't podcasts. This is going out over the air, 10,000 watt radio station. We go all the way to San Antonio, all the way to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, all the way to Dallas, all the way south to Brownsville. I mean, we're talking coverage, guys.
Wait,
That's a lot
south
of
of
coverage.
Brownsville?
No, we don't get south of Brownsville. No. But we do get pretty close to Cuba because of the water. It just skips right across the water. So,
We can go there now.
Benvenidos, yeah.
Nobody knows.
Sweet.
Maybe we'll go there and we're just huge. Like
Huge in
Jesus
Cuba.
Rodriguez.
Captain Legendary, man. Saturday night, joining us here. Y'all have a show at the RCC tonight, too, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
That y'all would be here and then have to get back at the RCC.
See, Jeff has a time machine. It allows this to
He
happen
does. It's a DeLorean.
Now, seriously, when y'all crawl into the van, who's the driver? Is it Jeff?
at night.
At night, it's Jeff.
Because y'all have bad vision at night?
Oh no! 'Cause usually I drive.
Yes.
I'm a bit of the control freak. This is Charlie, by the way.
Yep.
And I'm a bit of a control freak. As the rest of the guys. So
Okay.
I like to drive during the day to get us where we're going. But as soon as the thing pulls up and we load out, it's Jeff's in charge of the operation.
When the trailer door drops, Jeff's.
That's right.
Jeff
Yeah.
comes on.
I'm a
He's
better
sleep-
drunk driver than them.
Any other time, he's asleep.
He sleeps until then. Yeah.
Now, Jeff and Charlie are brothers.
Yeah.
If y'all are wondering, they
Yeah.
shared the same name, not because they're married, but because they are brothers.
Well, you
Although
never
he's
know.
good.
Well, yeah, you never know
these
now.
never know.
Yeah,
You never know.
I don't. It's legal now, so
Yeah.
there you go.
It's a different world.
Now, is guys, everybody but Charlie, is Charlie really a control freak? Do y'all get tired of his stuff?
No,
Actually,
he does a good
we
job.
just ignore
getting us
him.
there.
I do anyways.
When it comes to the music, it's actually it's not controlling at all. I mean, we all do our thing and bring in our own thing.
And
But-
you're all okay with it?
Agreed. Yeah.
What happens if somebody comes up with an idea and they're like, guys, listen, we're going to add a trombone part right here. Now, how do you tell them, you know what, that's not going to work?
We'll try it.
You say find a
See what it
trombone,
sounds like.
and we'll see if you like it.
It's just that, I mean, is it a majority rule?
I don't know. I mean, we pretty much will try almost anything.
Okay.
And if it's not going to work for the song,
Yeah.
stop it.
What?
Musically. And no, I mean, if it's
Charlie.
not going to work for the song, it's not going to work. But I mean, sometimes a crazy idea like that you think sounds so stupid, and you'll hear something in the song and you'll be like, man, that's really not that bad, or maybe you can change it. So I mean,
Right.
We're cool in a band in that way that we're really open musically to interpretation. We'll try a lot of different things, and I think it makes our music kind of cool.
Now, the last time y'all were in studio that I remember, were y'all doing Honey? Were y'all polishing that off?
Yes.
That
Right?
wasn't the last
Yeah,
time.
well,
And
we
about
went,
5 or 6 other ones.
Yeah,
And y'all did other ones. Y'all did more than just Honey.
Well, we went in, we recut. We did the live album,
Right.
And we put about 4 new tracks.
Actually
on
called
there.
TCLB Live.
That's
How
right.
about that?
That's right.
That's right.
Easy to remember.
That's pretty much
Yeah.
right there
Yeah.
for you.
Now, that was a Kickstarter thing, right?
That was.
Sure was.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
And here's why. Because for about an hour, there was no money. And then we called Russell Ibarra,
Yeah.
and he just, pow, here's 15 large, or something like that. I mean, something stupid.
It was several
yeah.
people. It was several
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
It was
But, I mean, y'all
collaboration.
had, like,
Russell
2
helped us
people
out.
really-
He did
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Well, we gotta butter Russell's bread just a
Yeah,
little
we
bit.
did that.
Oh,
And
right.
obviously-
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then James just helped us out
Of
a lot.
course, yeah,
That's kind of
James.
came to the whole thing.
And we'll get to Scott and Carol here in a little
yeah,
bit.
absolutely.
But that was a big deal. And that was, I guess, was that before or after the House of Blues with Steve Cropper?
I was after.
That was after.
That was after.
The
That was
first
after.
time
Was that after? I mean, we started that campaign was like you only have, excuse me, you only have like a certain amount of time, 45 days, something like that.
right,
To
they put a
raise
limit.
your-
But y'all did it pretty quick,
It was,
right?
It was.
It
yeah,
came
it was
down. It came down
Did
on
it?
the wire.
Okay.
But they came through for us.
We
at
collected
the
like
end.
5,000. We knew we needed at least 15,000 to do this thing, so we overshot it. And I was gonna, the way Kickstarter is operated, I was thinking if we got close to our goal, whatever's left, we figured we could just
Throw it in.
throw it in there just to
Yeah.
get it, and then Parasol, whoever threw it in back,
Right, that's Aaron Bancroft right there, guitar player, lead guitar. Are you lead guitar?
Lead guitar, business genius.
They didn't-
extraordinaire.
Lead guitar, Aaron Bancroft. We got Jeff. Yeah, I wrote y'all's names down like I don't know y'all, and what it ends up happening is it confuses me. I'm like, which one's Jeff Hager? No, wait.
I don't know what the hell that is.
We got Jeff on bass, we got Matt on guitar, and we got Charlie on vocals. And
No,
Well,
that's not
the
I don't
drum
know, that's not
guitar.
how it is.
It's actually
plays
that
the
one.
drum guitar.
I love that I can play guitar now.
That's what he was saying.
the Captain Legendary Band. Now, I gotta ask. This is the first time I get to interview y'all, so this is the first time I really get to ask you stupid questions. How did the Captain Legendary Band? What's that come from?
Well, for very first time I was this is back in Baton Rouge a long time ago at LSU. It was me and another guy.
You know what?
named
I want Jeff
Dustin.
to answer. Charlie, you talk.
He wasn't even there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, go ahead.
This is really early incarnation. It was
Okay.
me and this other dude, and his name is Dustin Logan. He's one of the founding members of the band. He's not with us anymore, but
Like on Earth?
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Oh, I thought. Wow.
He's in New Orleans, so he might as well not be.
yeah, it's in New Orleans. That's kind of like another planet.
Yeah.
But no. Long story short, they didn't have anything to put on the marquee. It was going to be us playing.
Okay.
And it was going to be they called him. His name was Dustin Logan. They called him D-Lo.
Okay.
So it's going to be D-Lo and Friends. And I was like, that's not going to be what
Yeah.
we're called.
Sounds like a rap group.
D-Lo and friends.
Probably would have been a lot more
Really
successful.
Yeah.
D-Lo and Friends. But we no, so we just combined a bunch of stuff from behind the bar at Fred's Bar in Baton Rouge there. Still kicking it.
Okay.
And it was Captain from Captain Morgan Bottle and Legendary from Legendary Sun Studios bumper sticker.
That's nice.
But there's a lot more ridiculous crap that we came up with. That was like the least ridiculous thing that we came up with.
But the Captain Legendary Band, I mean, that's pretty good because you think of bands that have done stuff like that, Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
And that's really all I can think of. But it's a good track record.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did okay.
Yeah, they're all right.
We even tried to make the transition one time, making the
Pink
Charlie.
Floyd?
No, that. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, actually, we want to do that someday. The Dark Side of the Moon tribute.
Yes.
You know,
Really?
we
Would
wanna-
y'all do it?
Dark
We
Side.
really
cover?
do.
Do it.
We
Yeah,
really
man.
Because
do.
right now, y'all actually have added a Pink Floyd song. Now, that was just to get Aaron on lead vocals, right? That's
well,
why
we
y'all
just
did
kind of
that.
buried it. I've been wanting to do that for years, and when Aaron joined the band, he was like the freaking Pink Floyd head over
Yeah,
here.
it's enticing. You
Yeah.
can play it
And
note
so,
for
it
note.
was
Yeah,
like-
it's
Yeah.
great. And
And
I,
I've been coming up with the idea where do I go wrong to put it in there because it just had this. We did like a drum solo in it, and it's weird stuff, and it just never really was. There's this space for something cool to happen, and we never made anything that cool happen until we did that. So yeah,
and it is
I mean,
cool. And
we
it's off
love-
the Dark Side
yeah.
of the Moon. And those songs run together.
Yeah.
What song is it? Brain Damage? Not
That's Time.
That's time.
Time.
Making away. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Now, speaking of drums, Matt, why
Yes,
do
sir.
you not have a drum solo in your act?
I've never felt like I'm very good at soloing. I kind of just bash around for a minute, get lost, and have to just go back into it.
Yeah, but you know what?
Everybody,
John
everybody's
Bonham
on the
did
same
that. I mean,
page.
like the first 16 bars, you know, you could like rock out with Bonzo on his solo, and then he would just go off and play timpanis with his fingers, and it made no sense.
Well,
You don't have to stay in rhythm.
He's the man.
You're not Buddy Rich or anything. I mean, you
No.
don't have to like.
We got to get some timpanis.
Yeah. I play a very small kit, but I also feel like I don't know. I feel like I don't have anything without these guys or without a band,
Sure.
really. You know,
I get it.
Just banging on some stuff like I did when I was 13. You know,
Maybe Charlie can stand in front of you and 1, 2, 3, 4.
he's a
and just
pretty
get
good
1,
drummer
2,
himself, and so
We
is
thought
Jeff.
about
right?
adding a second kit, maybe doing like a drum off.
Oh yeah,
That'd be fun.
Well, Ringo Starr does that. That's because he's not as good
he
as he
does
used
like
to be.
30
Right?
kits though,
Yeah. Okay.
and dances around in his like cape robe.
Now, in all
Have
honesty,
you ever seen those?
no, a cape robe.
Yeah, he's got
Yes.
some great videos
Let's
on
do
YouTube.
that.
Talking about a jump circle?
Let's do that.
No, it's like a drum circle of complete drum sets.
That
Yes.
sounds
Cacophony
really
of
annoying.
drums
Sounds-
on stage.
That sounds like Guitar
Sounds like,
Center.
sounds like
Yeah.
Guitar Center.
Yeah.
And somebody
Like a
played Metallica
Saturday.
in the background. Holy
That sounds very Spinal Tap.
Almost did. I caught myself, Ramon. You should be proud of me.
kinda
Good job, Jeff.
All right.
Now,
Yeah.
speaking of Jeff, Jeff, you slap the bass.
Not really. I
Very
don't-
low key. You are the coolest member of the band
caresses.
because you hang out in the shadows, keeping the band on time, both getting them to appointments and musically. How do you feel about being in a band with your brother?
That's enough about me, Ramon. What's going on in your life right now? I hear you're about to have a baby.
I am about to have a bit.
That's good. You
Funny
got,
you should ask.
you got a
Oh,
name and
redirect.
everything?
All right, moving on. So the first time I saw y'all was at the House of Blues. Y'all drew the short straw. Y'all had to learn. But was the time y'all did the Leonard Skinner tribute the same night y'all played with Steve Cropper?
Yeah,
That's
it
right.
was the same night.
Holy crap!
That's right.
So Barry has this idea. Michael Barry, he's a talk show host.
Never heard of him.
I think he does something in radio.
Okay,
He's
all
the
right.
guy
I'm
at the
really sure.
drive-thru.
Yeah.
Is he
Okay.
that drunk guy that's always at that
Drive through
bar?
Whataburger.
Maybe
Bossing
so.
people around?
Okay, yeah. So we've heard of him.
Schnitzel.
I
Okay.
think he owns a bar.
So he
Wiener
says,
Schnitzel.
"Listen, I'm going to take advantage of y'all. Not only do I want y'all to play with Steve Cropper, I want y'all to entertain my listeners and learn every Leonard Skinner song." And y'all were like, "Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
sure."
It was
Pretty
a
much.
challenge.
So we
Yeah,
locked,
I mean, if you
we locked ourselves in my house for a week.
pretty much,
Right.
yeah. I mean, it was he
Couple
mentioned
weeks.
it. Yeah, he mentioned it about 2 months out, and then I couldn't get a hard commit until
From
about,
Barry?
Yeah,
Imagine
till 2 weeks out, and so he pretty much barricaded himself in Aaron's house to learn the whole catalog. We've always been really huge fans
Well,
of
sure.
theirs, obviously, but
Good
the
memories.
music
yeah.
is
It's
I mean,
a
Good memory to
Like,
stand up
to
4 in the
do it-
morning,
Yeah, to do it
looking
really,
at YouTube videos.
to do it right and serve it justice and do the parts right. It was a lot of, and we had a couple of our friends, Billy High and Dwayne Bannerman, come in there and play piano and another guitar.
You got to call him Billy Joe.
Billy Joe High.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's all right.
It is
And
true.
he was
Billy
there.
Joel
That
High.
is true.
He wasn't there though at the show. Who y'all had somebody on a slide steel guitar?
That was Billy.
was
Was that Billy?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. It was a little fuzzy.
He also played on the live record.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get to that
he's-
live record. Please
yeah.
wait your turn. Okay. Very good. So,
Speaking of that live record, you asked. I mean, we aimed for 15, but we ended up getting like 30 because on Kickstarter.
Wait, no, this is just going.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Ramon. Let's get back on
Let's
track.
go all over the
Oh.
place, dude. Let's do it.
all right. So then they say, learn all the Leonard Skinner songs, and oh, by the way, Steve Cropper, Hall of Famer, is gonna play, and we need y'all to back him up. And
Yeah.
you're
it was-
like, yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, it was far out, man. We
Learned a couple of songs.
So we
Tell him
learned
about the
also-
initial call.
we had learned. Oh yeah.
From Barry or from who?
No,
No,
from
when
so
we had
yeah,
the
so
call,
Michael Berry, he's
call,
like,
yeah, the call.
he's like, here's Steve Cropper's phone number. You need to call him. I
Yeah, of course.
was like, seriously?
Yeah.
So I call him like, hey, Mr. Cropper's like, oh man, don't give me that.
Yeah. The
You know,
bad
I want
word.
you to have to edit this later.
Yeah.
But what he really said, he's like, just call me Crop Dog. I said, "Oh, yeah. Yes, Mr. Crop Dog.
Nice.
Let's go over this, let's go over a couple of these songs. And he's like, it's fine. He's giving me all this lingo. This guy's been a session player for
Sure.
Stax forever and early songs. And he's giving me this lingo. I'm a songwriter. I'm not a session guy. I'm so all these some of this lingo is just like,
Over your
and
head.
I was like, yes, sir. You got it. So I'm
right.
telling the guys, I'm like, let's just look the songs up on YouTube.
Get
I
Facebook
guess.
Yeah.
That's I don't know. No, but he was really cool. He was awesome. The coolest thing about him in that story is so the House of Blues, you ever been backstage, they got two dressing rooms, and they're pretty equal size. So one is, you go back there, one has the Captain Legendary band, and then we have like between us and our crew, there's like 9 people, and then one is just Steve Cropper. It's just him. And so like this huge dressing room, him, and then we like crammed in this other dressing room.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there for like 10 minutes after sound check, and because we met him briefly at sound check, and we got checked up, and we're sitting there, and we hear a knock on the door, and here he is. He's like, "What are you guys doing here? You got some whiskey or something?" Like, he was so lonely over there, so he hung out with us the whole time for the show. He was a really cool guy.
Drank all our whiskey.
Yeah, we got him
drank
kind
all our
of
whiskey.
That was great.
And he came out and played with us some Winter Scare
yeah,
songs,
he did.
and
Yeah, he
he
did.
really wanted to. And I remember our Mario, our he's kind of our
Tour manager.
tour manager. Yeah, he tried to tune his guitar. He's just like, "Give me that! I don't want you touching my guitar."
Wow.
And went out there and just started playing. And was out of tune, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But it was a good night nonetheless. And he could rip.
Well, he's
he
one of
could
the
rip
old
it,
school
dude.
guys, man.
Yeah.
He needs like a B3 to tune off of or something on stage.
That's right.
I'm
Your
sure
ears
that
are
means
out of
something.
tune.
I'm sure that means something to B3, but
Like an organ or a
It's-
piano
yeah.
of some
It's like,
sort.
it's like a drum guitar.
The
Now-
Leslie attached.
one of the things I remember
Put a Leslie under drums, dude. Be awesome.
from that
Whoa.
night, there was some honey babies hanging all over Matt.
Oh,
And of
yeah.
course, Matt, being the smooth guy that he was, is
Oh, he
drumming
yelled at
along.
him.
That's
And
right.
he turns to him and goes, "Get the F off of me!"
That's right. Was that the Outlaw Dave chick?
I
Yeah,
felt
yeah.
so
Yeah.
bad. Well, it was for her safety, honestly. I kind of flail around when I've had a little whiskey with Steve Cropper. I didn't want to poke one of her pretty eyeballs out. And I apologized to her afterwards,
Yeah, you
too.
did.
I
You
said,
were-
I'm
but-
really sorry. I was kind of in the heat of the moment. I can't even sing or think when I'm playing drums. I'm
course.
just like blurting stuff out. So
Yeah.
the only thing I think was, F you! Poor girl.
I don't blame you. No, I felt bad for you because she was putting you in that situation.
Yeah, it was okay though.
Yeah,
I didn't mind her, like, trying to make the show look cool, rubbing on me and stuff.
Right.
But I don't know.
Well, yeah, you did apparently. 'Cause
And then Steve Cropper did a stage
I was all
dive.
sweaty and gross.
How about
too,
that?
poor
And
girl.
at that age,
you did the stage dive.
we all did.
Yeah, we all did.
Yeah.
Goodness.
He
Charlie's
barely
hair-
got back up on there.
Charlie's hair was a lot shorter. Matt was wearing the hat,
Oh, top hat
the
night.
top hat.
That
That's
night.
right.
and Jeff was playing the bass.
And I had these big poster boards with all the music down I had written over the week that we learned this stuff, and I had 3 of them. And I went to go back to my amp at one point to do something and tune something, and I came back and they're gone.
Somebody took them.
Someone just stole them off the stage.
That's our cue. We got to go to break.
Oh.
This is Pink Floyd. So y'all do that song, so I thought I'd bump us out with that.
No, that's
Floyd?
good. That's good that we. That's what you call a smooth transition right there in radio.
If you're
Smooth
just
as
joining
out.
us, this is Third Coast Radio After Hours. And we're in studio with the Captain Legendary Band. Captain Legendary. TCLB is just easier. It flows off the tongue. Charlie Hager, Jeff Hager, Aaron Bancroft, Matt Groll. When we come back, we're going to talk a lot more. We're really going to get into what makes Jeff tick when we come back.
What makes Jeff
We
right
all
here.
want to know. We all want to
Right
know.
here on
Please,
Third
that's
Coast
good.
Radio on 950 KPRC.
Third Coast Radio, always putting tomatoes in their fruit salad. It is a fruit, isn't it?
Yeah, man, these guys are good.
Y'all can identify y'all's own music by the audience clap.
like 2
Yeah.
seconds.
Basically.
Now let
If
me
you-
ask
if
They
you-
clap like
I'm
that every
sorry.
time we play this song.
No, have you ever sat? I mean, you're in radio, so you know in any kind of situation. Have you ever sat in like a mix down session in a audio? It's every beginning,
Everything.
every
Yeah.
single freaking.
Yep.
It's like you can't like the record's done, great. Like I don't want to hear that for like 5
Yeah.
years.
Ever again.
That's tough because then you have to go out and sing the songs.
Yeah,
again.
it's still new
Well,
to
singing the
everybody
songs
else.
aren't that bad. Just like the actual listening to the.
Yeah.
You can tell like
Could
oh
you-
that's Cocaine Afternoon.
Could you just move your lips to the song as you're singing it? Oh, that's crazy. That's weird.
Inception.
Let me ask you an ignorant question. What is this sound? That little, this sound. What is that instrument that it's associated with the band?
Which one?
The guitar.
The phase shifter.
The
Phase shifter, that's
Okay,
what it
yeah.
is.
Yeah, it's very 70s country, like Waylon
Cosmic
Jennings
Cowboy.
especially. Yeah,
It's fantastic. I mean, it's
Yeah.
an audio brand. You hear
yeah.
it,
We
you
use
think-
that a lot. I mean, we use it in a lot of songs. Yeah, it's very 70s. We like all that 70s stuff.
Does it screw you
so-
up to hear your song while you're talking? Because I like
No.
listening to your music, and so I thought I'd keep it under for a minute. But if you're talking and you hear you,
No, it didn't
All
screw me up.
All right.
I'll be honest with you, my wife got this CD in her car, and like if I get drive her car, it's been a couple years since we recorded it, so
It's the only time I listen to it too. Yeah.
And
Now
she got a good system in her car. I'm just like, yeah, that sounds good.
The first CD, it's a 2-disc set. It's a 2-disc album. The first one is acoustic, right?
Yes.
First CD is acoustic.
Yeah, we did an acoustic set and then electric set, all different songs.
Is there anything y'all did do that wasn't on the album?
Yeah, on the
songs.
the entirety of the acoustic set is all on there. Everything we did on that is on there, but the electric set we left a couple songs out just for time. Wouldn't fit on
Why
it.
not go 3 albums? Why not go 3-disc set?
That's a good question.
Because we should have asked for more money on Kickstarter.
If you would have asked for enough, y'all could have just not done anything and been
30,000 is not enough.
We're done.
Yeah, we decided to rap. We're gonna do our live record from the Bahamas. Nobody.
Now, when y'all are doing an album in studio, and I've always wondered this with any band, 2 things actually. How do you know when a song is done? Like how Aaron, would you come back and go, no, guys, it needs more wah-wah?
Yes.
I mean, how do you
That's
know when
Charlie
you go,
saying
okay,
that for
walk
Aaron.
away. Walk away, it's done, finished. It needs no more brush strokes. How do you know?
The song's never finished and it never has its final mix. You eventually just have to stop messing with the song.
Is that right?
Yes.
That is correct.
Is that Jeff answering?
Yes.
Yes, it is Jeff. Speaks out.
Jeff's the audio engineer of the group. He actually is certified for that.
Shoot.
It was shoot. Can I get a referee ruling? Yeah, it was shoot. We got shoot.
I just heard
It was fine.
bumping his microphone.
No,
It's
we're
beer.
fine. Plus, it's
But
what?
yeah, it's true though. It is true. Like it's you have an idea going in, and you might think of something after you hear like at the first, like the rough mix. To add a few things, but I mean, we've been doing this a while, and I realize this as we've been doing this as a band longer, that we have way better an idea exactly what we want in a song.
Yeah.
Now than we did even when we recorded like Smoke and Barrel, like that was in 2010. We were just like, we had a producer on it and everything, and we were just, we had a pretty good idea then. But I think even now we know exactly kind of what we want on it.
Okay.
There's not a whole lot of surprises.
Track listing. How do you decide? Okay, this is how the order of the CD is going to go.
I heard
There's a flow.
Well, I heard
Yeah.
an old urban legend that you're supposed to put your favorite song like 4th on the record.
Really?
I don't know why it's such a random number, but I've always heard that.
Is that right? Do y'all do anything like that? Any kind of quirks that y'all do on y'all's albums? All right, the 5th song's got to be something about Jesus.
No, just kind of make it flow like
Make it
Aaron
flow.
said. Yeah.
I like to
Yeah.
make it like a baseball lineup.
Yeah. The best songs.
Like, so,
fourth?
man, you got your
That's
3-hole hitter and you got
Yeah.
your 4-hole hitter. But
right.
unfortunately, these days, you're better off making your best song the first song.
Get 'em
Yeah,
going.
these days.
So, you
Jeff
gotta
just
keep it
blew
Instant
my-
gratification.
Yeah.
Jeff just blew my mind.
Yeah.
That's right, dude. That's how we should do it.
What, like a
Set up every
baseball
list
lineup?
set is just
In the AL or the NL? Because the 9th song is going to suck.
Well,
Put the worst songs at the end. And
It's
the
the
best at the
pitcher.
front.
DH.
But
It's
who
something Matt
knows?
saying.
Well, no, I think
Exactly.
I think we're kind of past, unfortunately, in general society or musical whatever. We're past the kind of album kind of phase.
Yeah,
I like to make
sure.
a good album. Everybody wants to make a bunch of singles. I still like to listen to a good album, like from start to finish, and that's kind of like how we like to base our tracks.
very
Even,
old school of us.
no, it's like a set list.
always-
You want to flow, like a live album, like we base a set list, or our live shows. You base a set list. You want to, come out kind of hard,
Right.
do a few things,
Grab
slow it
their
down,
attention.
come back.
Let 'em take a
just
little
like,
breather.
It's the kind of deal. That's when you listen to an album. That's the way you should feel, kind of like you're listening to a show. And so that's kind of way you approach it.
What?
It's TCLB live, so it works.
That's right. TCLB Live, My Saving Grace, these songs, those songs.
Those songs.
What other albums am I missing from y'all? Officially.
Well, officially,
Barrel.
that's
Smoke and
official.
Barrel.
That's official?
Say
And
that.
Smoke and Barrel. Right,
Smoke and Barrel, yeah. Smoke and Barrel's the first album that Aaron was on. That was back in.
Having Aaron join the band, good
2010.
idea, bad idea?
Next,
Great idea.
next
we really can't tell
I'm
you
still-
yet. We'll
Made it
see.
a lot more rock and roll.
I still don't know if I have the job yet. I asked him a lot.
That's funny. I'll tell you that. Yeah, the first time we auditioned Aaron, and then we took him on the road with us for like 3 days.
Like a tryout?
Yeah, I mean, it was a yeah.
Yeah.
He understood that he was going to audition. He auditioned earlier, and then we had a couple other guys come in, and then we went on the road, and we were like, regardless of who we hire, you're coming on the road with us this week because we need a guitar player.
Okay.
And we went to West Texas somewhere, and like Austin, West Texas, a few other places. And he warned us. He's like, just let me drink too much Jack Daniels because I black out. I'm like, well, that's good.
Good thing to
Good
tell
thing.
me
At
the
least
first
you're
date.
honest, you know.
And that's
It's,
because I just came off another band
yeah,
that kicked
we
me out because I was drinking. And I was just.
You
I
can
was
call
like,
Aaron a
man.
lot of things. You cannot call him dishonest ever. That's true. That's fact.
It's very
But
honest.
he's like,
I don't think he realized how much we drink when
yeah,
he said
he was
that.
like,
Exactly.
Hey, man,
Exactly.
Match made
He kept
in
asking me,
heaven.
Charlie, do you have the job or not, man? And I was like, we're not done with this is the first show, man. We got 2 more to go. Let's wait. You did pretty good tonight, but I'm gonna be fall apart.
Because
We
I had
got
to,
sound
because
check.
I had to follow a guy who's playing like harmonica and
Yeah.
like all this utility stuff, and I'm sitting there going, I told him straight up, I cannot be in your band. I can't fill this guy's shoes, and and he basically told me, I don't want you to fill his shoes. I just want you to do what you do, and I'm more of a
that.
rock background kind of guy, and I guess it worked out.
It worked out.
I just-
okay.
Yeah, man.
Here we
You know,
are.
Here we are.
The sound's different these days, but
It
I like-
changed.
I like
Yeah,
it.
it changed a lot. So if you listen to the first album
Yeah.
to now, it's
Sure.
there's a progression that's really
I think
intriguing to me. I think
one of the songs that I realized that in is Wussy in Wild Turkey.
Nice. I like that.
Ice
That
cream.
sounds different than what I think y'all did it on the live album. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds totally different than the album.
Yeah, the first. Well, yeah, when we did.
we didn't
that-
know what the hell we
that
were doing.
first
We made
record,
that first thing.
That was
Yeah.
it's back. Yeah, back.
You
Porch.
learn a lot every time.
Was that on those songs?
Yes.
Were
Sit
they-
who's open.
Bye, Jeff.
What kind do you
Jeff
want?
just took his headphones out. Okay, he's back.
He's back.
All right.
I'm sorry.
For some reason, he felt like he had to take his headphones off to ask Matt's.
They're
like
getting
that,
beers, by
Because
the
they
way.
can't hear me if my headphones are off.
Like it's the opposite.
Right? Can y'all hear me?
Most
y'all
of the
hear
time, yeah, most of the time you slide the microphone away.
No.
He took his
No, he took
headphones
his
off.
headphones off.
That's not the way it works, bro.
I'll figure it out. How long are we going to be in here?
We got about another 45
All
minutes.
right.
Nice.
Surely I'll figure it out by then.
35 minutes. Yeah, y'all are getting beers. Y'all are
35
helping.
seconds.
No, it's funny because Jeff is a really actually like when I go on radio tours. Usually, it's a couple weeks to a month. We're releasing a single, and he comes. Sometimes everybody comes. Sometimes I'm always going. Sometimes I'm myself. Sometimes I got Aaron, Matt. Sometimes I
Right.
got Jeff. When Jeff comes, he's pretty. He's actually a pretty solid companion on a radio tour because he will answer the stump questions.
Yeah. Okay. All right,
So
very
do
good.
I was going to try to stump me for the rest of the night.
Yeah, I am actually. I'm gonna think of some. Do y'all wish for one more member, or are y'all happy with 4? Or are y'all thinking, man, if we
well,
could get somebody,
I mean, you always consider another one. You know, it's kind of like kids.
The right guy. I guess.
I really want like an orchestra behind this, but
yeah,
I really consider the full Captain Legendary band being with Dwayne and
yeah.
Billy Joe High because
What did Dwayne do? I forget.
he was on the
Piano,
keys.
Oh yeah. Of course, that's
And
right.
On Smoke and Barrel, I played the keys in Oregon, but when we play live, he's always the guy that plays with us. So I always feel like that's a full band when we get all 6 of us. But
6. Yeah. When
know.
was the last time y'all played together as a 6-piece? Because I only saw it that night at House of Blues, so that was
We
what,
played
We've
with
done it a
Billy
few
and
other
Dwayne
times.
a few
Okay.
times.
Yeah.
it's always cool. Like when we do
Oh,
like
that
these
Waylon
tribute
thing there,
things.
both
Yeah,
there.
we played a
Waylon
Waylon
thing.
Jennings
Yeah.
tribute.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
They play
that's
with
right.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those guys are like honky tonk heroes to me. Like they've been like all over Texas. Like played all these. They can like it's if you're doing a tribute to somebody like a bunch of cover songs, which we really don't do a lot of. You know, we're concentrating on our own
Take
music.
a
But if you
challenge
have to
on
like
every now
really,
and then.
if you have to like dive into it, those guys are like the masters. Man.
Sure.
They've been like touring with bands, like playing
Yeah.
like.
I used to
honky-tonks
watch
in
Billy
Texas,
Joe when I was like
fall.
16, man. It blew my mind.
Yeah.
Guys.
He's one of the reasons I'm doing it now, you know.
That's
Actually,
Matt
me
talking.
and Matt played with Jared Birmingham a couple weeks ago.
Sure.
Oh, that
at
was
the
great.
fill-in. And like I'm playing guitar next to Billy, he's playing steel, and he's just like in the middle of songs, he's like, Matt coaching me along, and I'm like,
Yeah. Telling you what you play.
Yeah, it was
I
just
would do
awesome,
that
you
so
know?
much
He's a
better than
great
you.
band leader.
Why are you not as good as me? It's okay. He's like the Michael Jordan of guitar players.
South
Jared
Texas.
Birmingham's probably punched a guy in the mouth a couple of times.
Yeah, Jared's. I don't know. I was just hoping he wasn't gonna punch me that night. I
Yeah.
was like, don't mess it up.
Yeah.
He might stab me in the face.
He's pretty mild mannered these days.
He really is.
All right, I'm going to name some albums, and I want y'all to tell me the first thing that comes to mind.
Should we take turns like
Yeah, whoever.
this way?
Sure.
You start.
Let's start with.
Great.
Start with Aaron.
I'm gonna say something really stupid, just so you know. Good.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's pick Aaron. No, you know what? Let me ask. This one's for Charlie. The Red-Headed Stranger.
Life changing.
Okay. All right. What do you think, Matt? Red-Headed Stranger.
I don't know, man. I don't
You
know.
never listened to it?
The Willie Nelson album, I guess.
All right. right, let's change it up a little bit. Jeff, Baby One More Time, Britney Spears.
Why the hell did you give me that one? I would have done much better with Red Headed Stranger. I thought it was absolutely terrible, and then it couldn't be any worse, and I thought it was a joke when I saw it for the first time. And somehow it's gotten worse.
What are you doing?
That was more than one word. I'm sorry.
No, that was one word like a lot of times. What about
said
this
2 words.
song? Aaron, when you hear this, what do you think?
I've only listened to country over the last 6-7 years because of these guys.
that
So
right?
this is relatively new to me.
Okay, well, good. It's relatively new to me. The first time I ever heard the song was when y'all played it at the House of Blues with everybody, with Cropper, and was Fuller there too? Josh Fuller?
He was.
It was that night.
I mean, it was
Yeah.
a whole.
Yeah.
It was towards the end of the night, and this was like the whole encore thing. First time I ever heard the song was from y'all.
Yeah.
I associate
Was I
this
there?
song with TCLB. You were kind of there.
Yeah, a lot of guys have done this tune. This is like
sure.
a little standard
It's a rite of passage.
dance.
as a band.
Old familiar
I'd say too.
favorite.
Sure. Is it an easy song to play?
Yeah, it's very easy, but
That
we put a twist in it.
I remember when we first played this song, and I was like, "So it's 2 chords. So can we put an extra chord in this?" And I not knowing it's like it's a staple song, and then I'm doing everything. I don't know the song at all, basically, when I started playing this with these guys, and I just came up with my own licks, and I guess it works and it still works, but it sounds nothing like this.
This is actually my least favorite Waylon Jennings song, probably.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
I don't know, man. He's got a lot of good jams, but I like the stuff that you have to actually dig.
Oh, you're one of those
This is a
people.
good-hearted woman.
Yeah, you would hate to hang out with me and listen to music.
Just listen to records all night and talk about it. That's awesome. I
Well, no.
love your show.
If you're gonna ask me, you're not, but I'm gonna tell you. If you maybe you can look this up
Yeah,
later
go
and
ahead.
attach it in. What's the one on
Is it by
Randy
Waylon?
Woman? Yeah. Come on.
Well, maybe you should think of your questions before you ask.
I know, but I had it right
We're
there.
on
and I
radio,
lost
dude.
it.
This is
I know.
live.
You're right.
Okay,
I'm just kidding.
get out of here.
Memories of you and I.
That's on the Ramblin' Man. That
Ramblin'
is a good
Man?
one. It also has
Memories
Oklahoma
of You and I.
Sunshine and Jack and Diamonds
That's my favorite
and all
Waylon
those
Jennings
jams.
song. Memories of you and I.
There
Yes.
you go.
That is a jam.
What makes it
I
a
like
jam?
this
The
song.
lyrics or
Because
the-
it's just like, man, Waylon Jennings is amazing. Like, it's just so, like, just groovy, but, like, it's got the country, the twang in it. I love it.
It's kind of psychedelic sometimes.
Yeah, it's exactly.
I love the song.
See, it's all got
Yeah,
the
face
face
shifter.
shifter.
Yep. Shape. Yep.
That's good. We're all quiet listening to it.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're doing something here. Next question, please.
This is late night radio, guys. This
love
is
it.
this is how radio should be. You're just hanging out.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It's got a cool change in it too. Let it go to that part if you don't mind. Here we go. This part, get a little change right here.
As the lines in my face grow deeper,
Yeah, it's awesome.
and the well of my soul.
All right, here we go. What are we talking
Waylon
about?
Jennings big influence on you, Charlie?
Oh yeah, man.
The biggest.
He's my favorite.
So your guy got a tattoo of him or anything like that?
I don't have any tattoos.
No
Oh, that's not
tattoos in this
true.
band,
I
really,
got like a
except for
little
a little
tattoo
one.
on my ankle, which is.
Don't tell the roll that.
It's a step below a tramp stamp.
Exactly.
It's a butterfly.
Nobody has a tattoo in the band?
No,
No,
man,
that's
we're-
the weirdest thing is that none of us have tattoos.
We're clean
And
cut,
He's the
man.
only one. We're clean cut, and he has
Other than
pierced ears.
hair.
But
We're clean cut, but we got long hair. That's
Straight
about it.
edge?
I branded myself when I was
Branded yourself, really? Now that's hardcore when you were in the pin.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. High school.
And the cow pen.
That's why he escaped from Mexican prison.
El Chapo. Jeff, what's your favorite song to play live?
Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. Whatever.
Is that a stupid question?
No, that's a great question.
Whatever's new.
Stupid answer.
Whatever's new that I'm comfortable playing.
Anything you're not comfortable? Is there a time where Charlie says, "All right, guys, we're gonna play Long Tall Sally. Here we go," and you're like, "God dang it!" All right, fine.
That actually happens a lot, and you've seen
Pretty
it.
much every night.
Yeah,
Well, you have that look on your face, but I think it's because you're concentrating.
it is.
It is.
What song do you hate to play then? You're like, okay, look, Charlie, don't add it to the set list. I'm done. And then he's like, okay, great, we'll play that one.
That does happen.
Is there anything like that?
No, not really. Like I said, if I'm comfortable playing them, I don't care. But it's sometimes Charles does get a little more brave, and
Yep.
his wavelength, his brain is not on the same page as the rest of ours.
Yep. No,
And it's easy to get away with if you're just playing a guitar or drums, but when you're playing bass, it's not so easy
Sure.
to fake.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Matt, do you ever get tired?
I'm kind of tired. Yeah. No, you mean like playing
Like
drums?
playing, because I've seen y'all play some long sets.
It's exhausting
and
sometimes. I'm
for
a little out
them,
of shape.
it's easy because all they do is this. But for you, you throw it all in, man.
It depends. If I get all excited and get into it, I'll wear myself out. I gotta kind of pace myself sometimes.
All right. Well,
Back in the day, we played lots of long shows too.
well,
yeah, he'll ask me sometimes like, man, can you play like something acoustic? I gotta
take a break.
gotta take a, Jeff usually does it because he gotta take a leak. But
yeah.
Well, Charlie likes to schedule it to where I start dang near all the songs, and I don't have time to even get a sip of whiskey or
Oh, God,
nothing.
that's-
Light a cigarette.
It's got to be an
Nazi.
ocean.
Every now and then, I
Control
just
freak.
need a minute
Yeah.
to breathe. You know,
can't have
smoke a
dead air, man.
cigarette.
Dead air is death.
Yeah.
Agreed, totally.
On-
yeah.
on
Just like
stage?
radio.
That's why I perfected
stage,
the
yeah.
one-handed cigarette light.
Yeah, I've seen it. You know what? On radio, I think dead air is okay. I mean, like a pregnant pause. Let's try.
All right, let's everybody do
Let's
it.
try it. Oh, here. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
It's fine. That's fine.
Sounded to me like something
It was
just
kind of
broke.
jarring, really.
Yeah. Did you unplug something?
Somebody hit scan just and just hit it right at the perfect time. I was like,
Now,
oh,
Jeff took off his
what happened
headphones.
to 950?
That was my headphones. So it does work. Let's try to get with my
Still went out of
let's try to
business.
get with my headphones. Wow, it's amazing.
amazing.
All right, guys, when we come back, it's our last segment.
Oh, God.
Can y'all give me 17 more minutes of good
Yeah,
stuff?
man, I guess.
don't know.
flying
I thought
by.
we
Any
leave.
I don't know
minutes
if
of
we're
good
giving
stuff?
you anything.
Yeah, why start now, right?
Yeah.
All right. All right, when we come back, we're going to talk to you about a couple of nice people who came into my life recently, and I know were big influences for y'all, or not influences, but what were important to y'all. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about why y'all are at the RCC tonight, and more coming up on Third Coast Radio.
Roll the tape. Roll the
No,
tape.
we don't roll tape. We this is live.
Roll that hard drive.
Here we go.
Roll
They
that
routinely follow bad news with a punchline. It's the Third Coast way. Go ahead. Laugh away the pain.
Well, that's ignorant. I don't even know what that is. Oh, you know what? I don't want to hear this.
Oh,
Let's listen to this. This was.
Oh, that one
This is my
sucked.
favorite.
song so outplayed.
I like this. This is good.
Come on now.
Yeah.
At any point during the show, did y'all want to kick out Jerry?
Oh,
Jerry? Our friend Jerry?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, we love Jerry.
Okay. Well, I
We
love
love
Jerry too, but I mean,
She gets the crowd going, dude.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I would never want to kick her out.
I had to throw her name in at least once during the interview tonight
Yeah,
because
Jerry.
no, we
you.
love Jerry.
I think she does a good enough job getting herself kicked out of places to where she doesn't need our assistance. Love you, Jerry.
Love you.
Hey, this is Third Coast Radio. In studio with us this evening, the Captain Legendary Band, TCLB. Appreciate you guys taking the time. We've been trying to get this. Look, I hope y'all don't feel obligated because I followed y'all to Spain to come and do our show.
No.
I mean,
Just
just
a little.
I am a little
mean,
bit.
A
Yes.
little bit ugly.
Now,
I
was
mean,
it
come on.
kind of awkward when you're like, oh, that guy's gonna come to Spain. Who? I mean, why? That's weird. He's
Next
gonna-
thing you know, he's going to give us his Yeti ice chest.
Yeah, right?
Like,
I mean, that was
Then
kind of
we're
weird.
gonna then
right?
we're gonna feel like we gotta get that back to him somehow.
know.
It's like one of those kind of guys like where they leave you something and then
No.
like you have to see them again to give it back.
I'm here to tell y'all. Let's make this official right now. That Yeti coolers is y'all's.
Oh,
That's
nice.
y'all's.
Well,
Well,
we
see.
had hoped you would say that,
Yeah.
but you don't really mean it.
Yeah.
No, it's y'all's. I got my son got one for his birthday, his unyet birthday. The registry.
got-
I
Oh,
saw
yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's really big.
Yeah.
Did you get that oney? That little thing he's got? That little,
one-
Yeah, yeah.
It's
The
a
one
one.
y'all
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
One
No, I'm talking about the
is-
Yeti cooler.
I made him open it in
okay.
front of me like, like a jerk.
Yeah.
I was the one guy
You
that
were the
showed up.
only guy.
I was like, I'm doing it. I'm the guy.
I
Open
only
it.
opened
Open it
one
now.
present. Yeah. The Captain Legendary Band got my son a onesie, naturally, with the Captain Legendary Band logo on it.
It's only fitting.
Yeah.
We all
You
got
okay,
one.
Charlie?
You're just in the group now, man. We all got one.
others.
All right. Very
good.
good. Entire album in its entirety. I wrote that note down. I guess I meant to ask y'all, have y'all ever done it? Would y'all ever do it, like, from start to finish, like, David Bowie's Space Oddity or something?
Well, we're actually
Dark
talking
Side.
about doing that for this next record. Actually, we'll see if it comes together that way. But we've already recorded like 7 tracks, right?
How many are we aiming for?
At least 4 more.
Okay.
and we got some dates. Actually, I've talked to y'all about that.
In studio?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
you told me.
Name of an album yet? Name of the album yet?
No, we haven't gotten close.
Well, you know what? We'll let you do that, Ramon. We'll
I
send
get
you
to
the
come up-
track so you can name it.
I'll
Yeah.
sponsor
Anything.
the album.
Even
can put a
better.
thread to the
Sponsor that.
story.
I'll produce the album, meaning I'll just give
can
y'all the
make the-
money.
You make
Y'all
the
do
name.
what y'all need to do, and then I come up with the name of the album.
Yeah.
Deal.
That works out.
Right
All
here.
right. All right. Well,
Y'all should
if
actually
it don't
hold
work
a,
here, we'll see you guys later. Good night.
All right. Thanks for having us.
you should do like a raffle, like $100 a ticket, and then the winner gets to name the album. Now y'all have final say, but you know.
Well, no, you don't have to let them know that. You just
Yeah,
go,
right,
oh, yeah,
exactly.
man. It's,
Yeah, we'll do.
Sure.
That. Sorry,
this is who won, obviously.
we couldn't fit Chicken Fart on the cover, so we had to
Chicken
change
fart.
it.
Well, that was the kind of the concept of the live album.
We're just not working out.
Now, when this album comes out, is it going to be automatically on my iPhone, like like U2 when they did theirs, or is
We're
that,
talking to Apple right now. They're the guys are like, we're really
y'all-
not sure if we can do that for y'all. But
Lots
we're
of red
trying.
tape. Lots
Yeah,
of red tape.
lots of red tape.
those
Yeah,
bastards?
but hopefully yes.
All right. What do y'all have a date? Do y'all even think about like a timetable? Y'all are so busy. I mean, honestly.
If we're ever gonna go back to Europe, we got to get this thing out.
It'll be out in the next 3 years, probably.
Coming soon.
Waiting to see when's the 2016 presidential
we're,
election.
We're gonna wrap. I'll tell you this right now. We're gonna wrap cutting tracks in August, and it'll be out at the latest, the beginning of the new year. But we gotta get everything tracked first.
This will be archived. You know, we can go back and pull this tape.
It's got to be because it's been, literally we did 2 of the tracks a year ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's probably about
slowly
something
piecing
like.
it together.
But it's cool. I mean, we've done records in the past where we've done a lot of pre-production and we kind of knocked it out in a week. But it's kind of cool because we kind of can sit back and look at it.
It's a song about the struggle to make gay marriage legal in the United States.
It is.
Yes.
We got to add that last one, current events. But as soon as we cut that one, the album's going to come out.
Yeah.
This one's for Caitlyn Jenner.
This album should be called. No, I'm not going there.
Rainbows and those
Well, I know
colors.
if we name it Caitlyn Jenner, I think we probably sell like 1 million copies.
Bam. There you go.
That is very true.
And you heard it here first, folks. Now we're to Matt for traffic.
Yeah.
There's lots of gridlock out there.
How was the trip to Spain, Matt? What did you think?
It was-
you glad you did it? A
I'm
little
very
too
glad
long.
I did it.
Y'all were there 2 months, right?
No, it
Sure.
was a
Yeah.
month.
Something
it was
like
a
that.
month. Yeah, I
Felt-
guess it was.
felt
a
like
month.
a couple months.
It was a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
It was grueling.
Wait, we went to Spain?
We
Jeff, what did you enjoy most about it?
After you
Oh,
left
that
us,
was
Ramon,
awesome, man.
That's nice.
You left us in Spain that night, and it just got crazier
Yeah.
as you left. It just got nuts.
Now,
Could have used you that night, Ramon, for sure.
I know.
to pat myself on the back, I did bring y'all contraband.
You did?
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
5-hour energy.
They need
drinks.
to. We need to have them as sponsors because
Europe has some really bad 5-hour energies.
they don't have.
They had
5-hour
one.
energy.
I found
Got
it,
some
and I was
fake
like,
stuff.
sweet. I found a Dr. Pepper and a 5-hour energy, a German 5-hour energy at the same store. And I was like, sweet. Don't have to worry about that at all. Never saw it again.
Never
That was like
saw it-
3
ne-
days after we were there, too. We had to be there for another month.
I know.
Probably
I know. You
cost
should
about
have just.
€8.
Should have bottom out. You didn't know though.
Yeah, I figured it'd be everywhere.
Yeah.
Stupid
They
Americans.
don't have. any
Now
of
you
that.
know to bring it with you next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are y'all gonna go back? Is that something you work out with your record label? And
Yes, we'll
Suppose-
be back hopefully next summer. We got to put the record out first, though.
Yes.
right, that's what Aaron was saying. You got to have the record first.
Yeah.
And is it gonna be the same thing? Because I've been banned from Spain. I'm not even joking. I have a ticket that I haven't paid.
Oh, yeah.
They mailed me a ticket in Spanish, and all I 300 euro.
Well, we go to
And
like
they
4 countries. You
300
can-
euro.
They showed me a picture of a car allegedly speeding,
Wow.
and I said, "Oh, I'm not going to pay that." So I honestly think I'm a fugitive of Spain. So if y'all go back to Europe, try not to go to Spain.
You
no,
come
just-
see us in Germany.
Yeah,
We'll probably go
Germany,
back
yeah.
there, but you can catch us in Germany or Holland.
yeah.
or
Well, my concern
France.
is there's like Interpol. Like I land in Germany, and they're like, "Oh, Mr. Ramon, come with us, please."
Yeah.
That one time.
Please
that one
come
ticket.
with us.
Come
Yeah,
back
yeah.
and
So you would
have
come
full
with
sanity
us.
search.
Yeah. All right.
Dr. Jones.
Dr. Jones. Yeah.
All right. So it wasn't weird that I came along to Spain. What other questions?
No, it was like when we went to Switzerland. It was like we're stuck in a Die Hard movie. I just their accents just got me.
Hey,
every
Matt,
time.
Yes,
Earlier
sir.
in the week, I sent you a tweet about a drum game on the internet. You never responded. Was
Jerk.
was that something you just
I've
weren't
been having
interested
cell
in?
phone problems lately. I might not have got your tweet. I'm sorry,
You
man.
lose your phone like every year.
What drum game though? What
Well,
do you mean?
it's just a game that it's just a little flash game, and there's a beat that lasts for like 3 seconds, and then your job is to stay on rhythm for 12 seconds, and then you get a score.
Oh, that sounds awesome. No, I did not.
Well, check your
see
Twitter
this
when you
yet.
get home later tonight after the RCC. Let that be the first thing
My
you do when
phone
you
is
get home.
slaved to the
Is that
band Twitter.
Is that Periscope?
Oh, okay.
I haven't got to check my personal one in a while.
Are we periscoping?
Is that Periscope behind you?
No, that's just
No,
the
that's-
camera.
It should be, man. That'd be
We
awesome.
that'd be
periscoped
great.
a
I
little
forgot
bit
about
earlier,
that, damn
our
it.
practice, and some people actually
gotta
watched.
come
I
back.
was surprised.
It kind of creeps me out though,
should
man.
do
I
that.
don't think I'm a fan of it.
It is
Of
kind
what,
of creepy.
Periscope?
Everybody
Yeah,
looking
yeah,
in on
it's
your
creepy
live.
as hell, man.
Well, I have one 6 inches in front of me right here.
It's
Shoot.
well.
Oh, God, man, you make him.
Oh, that's a red. That's a flag.
So far.
Yeah, that was good though. No, we got that. That's okay. We cleaned that up. It's fine. To be
I didn't
honest,
hear
I'm
anything.
surprised. I'm surprised we got like 4/5 of the way through the show before Jeff cursed.
Yes.
Sorry, Jeff. It's all right. Don't-
Sailor you.
Hey, the F bombs have been good.
Mhm.
It's the other one.
All right, let's see here.
Good thing it's radio.
By show of hands, how many of y'all have been in a commercial with a credit card? That would be
Yep,
Aaron.
that would be me.
Aaron, and you had exactly no words, but you grunted.
I
Is that
did.
correct?
I was kind of. I don't know about.
He
It
delivered
was like,
pizza.
oh,
Yeah.
like I'm really
That
excited.
credit
Wow,
card.
you got that thing,
How many takes did that
dude.
take?
Everyone should buy this. What?
Charlie's.
You get free pizza with
Good
that credit
God,
card.
why all that
Charlie
noise?
just went waist deep into the ice
Jeez
chest.
Louise,
Jesus.
man.
We're out of beer over here.
Obviously, hey,
Said
it's
beer's
right
over.
here, man. Grab the unknowns.
Here.
You said we'd only be
this.
45 minutes.
Oh my goodness,
no,
my
I'm
goodness.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Stop. Cut it out.
You stop.
Yeah, Guinness.
The captain chair.
And look at that. TCLB
Trying to get some
drinking Guinness.
sponsors. I'm just kidding.
I got more beer in the fridge, but we only have about 10 more minutes.
Well, we can
Well,
probably swing
have you
that.
ever seen how many beers we drink in 10 minutes?
All right. So, anybody else have any starring roles in movies or anything? Commercials.
Oh, yeah. No, I can't talk about that either. Yes, but we can't talk about it.
It was a quick $1,500.
Hey, $1,500 is $1,500. You know.
I saved my butt.
I don't know. Sometimes you just can't look at your mirror the same. What?
Hey, we had to do what we had to do to get the videos we got.
We're still here. Look how successful
Yes,
we are now.
yes. Look what it did for us.
Yeah.
Like Cap 9.
Next question.
Let's see. I'm just trying to get that image out of my head.
What image? I don't
know what you're
talking
talking
about.
Well, it's radio. It's theater of the mind, so it's anything I want it to be.
I'm wearing no shoes and I have no underwear. This is radio. This is the way
He
it
is
is.
wearing no shoes. I know that verifiably.
Ironically. By the way, how are y'all getting back to the RCC in time for y'all show tonight?
Helicopter.
Jeff has a
Time
DeLorean. He works on them all the time.
Machine.
Very cool. Very nice. Well, we are in studio with TCLB. We've been trying to get them in studio for a long time, but conveniently they've just been too busy. So that's weird. All right, not to bring everybody down, but y'all are also doing something really cool tonight, and that is a tribute to our good friend Scott Jane,
Yes, it is.
who tragically passed away suddenly. Has it been a month ago already?
It's been close
God.
to that.
It's been a little bit.
Wow. Open a beer for him, dude.
Yeah, I mean, look, y'all have had more run-ins with him than I have, but just what a great guy. Y'all are doing a tribute tonight, and y'all learned a song for him that he had asked y'all to learn a while back, and y'all are getting around to it now.
Yeah, it's just I'm just sad that you never know when someone's gonna go. I'm just sad that we didn't do it while he's alive.
Sure.
But I know he's gonna be looking down on us, and I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a Train by Blackfoot, which is an awesome song, and that's been a really favorite song of mine for a long time. And we got it together. We're gonna.
Can I play that? I don't think I've ever heard
Yeah, play it.
Yeah.
Please.
There we go.
Hey, Scott, can I have a sip of your beer?
it. Y'all have got one beer left. Y'all are just passing it around like hobos. No, y'all doing
It
this
says
harmonica
hobo in
part?
the song.
No, we're not.
No. Thanks, Ramon, for bringing that up.
Y'all need a harmonica player.
We used to have one.
Yeah, Ramon, you want to play harmonica?
Is that anything like the skin float? That's something different. Because I don't.
Close.
That's different, right? Okay.
It's all sucking and blowing, man.
Now we've got out of hand.
Yeah.
Do you want any Scott's beer? Anybody else?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a sip.
Kind of rude to open a beer for somebody to drink it all.
Well, I have a feeling he's not going to take it.
Now, where does this fall in the set list tonight?
I don't know.
When we get drunk and brave.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it feels right, I guess.
We'll play it at sound check for sure.
Yeah, you can come early and watch the sound check.
I'll be there early.
There you go.
You'll probably hear it about 4 or 5 times.
That's right. Hopefully the 5th time is really good.
It's that 6th time that matter though, when everybody hears it.
Does it matter that Charlie Robinson's playing right next door before y'all take stage? Does that bother y'all, or do y'all think about that at all?
No, he's fine, man. We're good with him.
Yeah, good guy.
Yeah.
No blood there.
No.
Just that one time.
No fatwa.
That one time.
Yeah.
Now, if this is Kevin Fowler, now you got to watch out.
Hold on now.
I'm just
Because
kidding.
Jeff tried
It's
to
a
kick
long
his
story.
bass player.
Is that right? No, you can say it.
He got kind of a fight with the bass.
I don't know.
Serious?
I
How
don't
does
know.
that even start?
I don't know what they're talking about. I wasn't there.
Was he making moves on the old lady or something like a biker?
No.
No. God. It's about the tone of his bass, and he wouldn't. He's like, I worked very hard on it, and I can't just.
He wouldn't let him backline. Jeff was not happy about it.
Yeah, I just like the easiest. I like stuff to be easy.
Yeah, Jeff was like, "Why are you rock starring me, dude?"
I called him out and he didn't like it. So then I kicked his ass.
No.
Is there anything as musicians that y'all can't do that you wish you could? I don't even know. That's kind of a broad question. But
Fly
is
an airplane.
Fly an airplane.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Yes.
gonna say.
Hey, look, Leonard Skinner wanted that, and look what happened.
I don't
I'm
know
just
if they
saying.
would, though.
I'm pretty sure Ronnie
They were
Van
just
Zant wanted to
riding.
drive an airplane. If he was, that'd have been a more epic story. But no, I don't know. I mean, just
I'm just gonna say we just. I would like to have a tour bus just sleep in. I mean,
I
to be honest with you,
I do not want to fly an airplane. What?
Yeah.
I would love to fly
I'll
an
be
airplane.
able to
No.
fly
or
an
a helicopter.
I like the ground.
No, I like the plane a bit.
I'd like to ride a
realistic.
unicycle or a
Unicycle.
Segway. I'd never seen one of those in person before.
You know what? I would like to ride a Segway as well.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
with you
cool.
on that.
I have not done that, and I want to do the same thing. I'm in agreement.
all right. So after this interview,
Segway.
you are going to buy Segways.
Segways. Well, y'all are pretty easy to please.
There you go.
Y'all could have had anything, and it's
Most
Segways.
interesting band in the world. Not really awful.
God, you have like a stack over there. This pyramid of cans.
Now, during this 1 hour show, I want y'all to be honest. How many beers did y'all drink?
I got 4 in
I
front of
can't
me.
count that high.
I've got.
Wow, I don't know who drank this beer in the chair you told us not to sit in.
That was mine.
Okay.
What happened to Scott's beer?
That's the one he gave me.
That's right here.
Guns and
Can I have
I'm drinking it.
Maverick.
Well, then give me an. I'll reach.
No, there's just some in there.
In anything you do you just stop and think, okay, that would make a good lyric. Let me write that down.
I do that a lot. I'm constantly writing a song.
Yeah.
I do the same thing.
Life is a song, man.
You see my notes on this iPhone? There's nothing but just a bunch of random lyrics.
Yeah.
Random though.
I drive a lot because we do a lot of stuff in Texas, and I'm driving by myself a lot from Louisiana. You know, we're not doing stuff over there, and I'm constantly thinking of stuff, and I'm just yelling stuff into this phone. It's crazy.
Just ideas and
yeah.
Matt, do you do anything like that? I mean, as a drummer, I don't know what your
I
role
wish I
is.
did more, but no.
You
I
just
don't.
had a
I don't
kid.
do much
You
writing
just had a
or
little
anything.
girl.
I did.
I mean, that's kind of what you should be focusing on right now, anyway.
I have been. That's been my whole world right now.
You got all kinds of babies, man.
First
Yeah,
baby.
Sarah just had a
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
a
Just
little
had a
baby
baby.
boy.
Jeff just had a baby.
No,
Oh,
not
no.
that I know of.
Charlie, you have 2
I got 2 kids, yeah.
adorable kids.
Yeah, they're all right.
Being a father's
Hey, now.
yeah, take them or leave them. It's all right.
It's all right.
It's a trip, man.
Matt, first time dad, right?
First time dad.
That's crazy. Not to get too involved in my stuff, but I'll be a first time dad here in a couple months. Anything that I should know before, like you can get all the advice from your family and friends, but then boom, the baby comes. And is there something you wish you would have known?
I feel like everybody went over pretty much everything with me. I don't know, man.
But I mean, your first job is just make sure you don't kill her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just keep
and
them
then
alive.
feed her.
A lot of responsibility is added to your life, but honestly, it's just like you got another human hanging out. You got to feed and clothe and take care of.
And you
know.
can't give them back like it's a nephew. or
you
anything.
can't give them back.
Right.
No.
They're there.
Yeah, you just gotta be.
They're pretty chill at first. I like that.
Yeah, I mean,
Mine's real little though.
from the
you
guy
know.
with no children, I mean, the father's pretty much worthless for like the first like 2 years, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, they just kind of sit around like, sorry, I can't help you.
Yeah.
Going to the bar. Don't kill it.
And really, when the baby's that young, all you're doing is staring at her anyway, right? I mean, that's all
That's
you
what I'm
do.
saying. See? Y'all think
just
you'll be
take
just
it all
fine,
in.
Ramon.
Yeah. Hey, look, there's the baby. Yeah, great. Is she crying? Nope. Leave her there. All right.
No, I felt like a crazy person when she first came out. And I stared at her for a long time.
Right, because that's all you can do.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's all you can do. There's nothing you can do. They're kind of just little blobs of human.
Blobs of human.
That's all.
Yeah. Jeff, when are you going to get married? Are you married?
No, I'm not married.
You got a special lady?
I do. You're making it. Okay. Next question,
Oh,
please.
He's giving me the look. You gonna get married soon?
I can't wait for you to come in every week, dude.
I'm an ordained
Oh,
minister.
shoot.
Oh, let's see. That's 2.
Oh, no. I'll
That's two.
strike out.
We got Write that one down.
We're on the trampoline.
That's all right. No problem. Not ask Jeff about marriage. Got it. I see
Got
what
it.
happens.
No, I'm on the 10-year plan. We have a contract that's written. We're on we have seven,
4
about,
years in on
about
that.
7 years, 6 to 7 years.
All right, good job. Well, let's just not wait too long, all right? If
Oh,
you
that's
like
a good,
it,
that's,
you
hey,
put
that's a
a
good
ring
song
on
you're
it.
playing right here.
Yeah, yeah.
These guys are awesome.
How do you know what it is? You haven't even heard anything. You
I've
just
heard it so many times.
Very good.
This is one of the hits.
Yep.
Come to our show, play all the hits for you.
This is an Australian hit.
Is it?
It's huge in
This
Australia.
is big in Australia.
This thing is huge in Australia.
Strangely.
How come you didn't say fly in there, Aaron? Why do you wait? I think
let it
flying
build.
should go right there too.
That's why you.
I need to build it up.
That's
I
why it's a
guess.
live record.
He probably just forgot.
Yeah, this is
I
different.
probably did forget.
Is there pressure not to screw up on a live album?
Yes.
No, not at all. It's a piece of cake.
Tremendously.
You should
even
just go
more-
record one tomorrow.
Tremendously. Yeah, we did.
Did y'all have
We
any
don't
restarts?
rehearse ever.
Ever.
When we do, it's something serious.
And we do it's because we're putting another record out or something serious going on.
Right.
But yeah.
We do play
So
together a
for
lot.
this thing we rehearsed a lot, and it was songs. It was the most annoying rehearsal ever because we don't. It was stuff we'd done
Nothing new.
forever.
Yeah.
So it was just like
Polishing, though.
mind numbing. But I mean, it came out great. I mean, I'm so
Yeah.
glad how it came out. So
Any mistakes on this album or anything about the
Plenty
album
of
that you
them.
think,
There's
oh man,
not a
there's
single
hundreds of
one.
them.
Yeah, perfect.
Not a single one.
Flawless.
And that's what makes it live.
Not a single one.
Yeah.
Alive.
Well, we got to go.
Okay.
Where are we
it.
going?
Well, it's midnight. We got to go home.
Oh.
Thanks for having us,
It's the end
man.
of the show.
Thank you, Ramon.
That's all y'all
awesome.
get.
Ramon, thanks, buddy.
Thank you,
thank
bud.
y'all for coming. I appreciate it.
Loved
Thank
it.
you.
I hope y'all didn't,
I hope
take
it was
too much time.
entertaining.
It was all right.
Is anybody listening to this?
Oh, yeah. No, there is. Really.
Awesome.
We love
Look
y'all.
at your
Great.
Twitter feed.
I heart it.
All right, that is the
At
Captain Legendary
TCLB.
Band. TCLB.com. How do
Oh yeah, I forgot we have a website. It's a big
The-
deal, right? It's the future.
TheCaptainLegendaryBand.com.
if you Google Aaron Bancroft, which I have done, it takes you to TCLB's website. So just FYI.
Nice.
How'd you do that?
I have no
What
idea.
happens when you Google me,
You
Ramon?
know some Googles.
Just live and breathe, dude.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night.